Hey guys, this is Lantis,
This is Sarah's Night.
and we're going to be playing some Mega Man 5, and I haven't played this in a while, but I want to give it a shot. I think I still have what it takes. So.
Dude, you never even played a NES Mega Man before till
No,
you
whatever.
found emulators, right?
Yeah, but, you know.
Oh, well, look at you. What's this?
Slide attack?
You
What are
suddenly...
you talking about? Sliding always makes you go faster.
You were never... Dude, you're whizzing through this. Now, what the heck?
Well, okay, so I do remember this
Not
game.
even really giving an introduction to this game. You just went right on in. What is this?
Okay, maybe I did remember this game being a little bit more difficult, but...
Dude, no, I'm calling BS.
Wait, no, look, you were watching me right here. The controller is in my hand.
This is amazing. And by the way, I think you keep hitting the microphone.
Oh.
Hopefully,
yeah, I see.
Well,
sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
No, something's happening here. What are you doing?
All right, fine. Would it make you feel better if I took damage up here?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
There you go.
There
Okay.
you go.
Dude, this is amazing. I mean,
yeah! Look at that Matrix move.
If I can't do that there on an NES Mega Man game, there's no way you can. And in fact, you want to know why? Because we're not actually playing.
If you look down on the bottom right, you see this. Little area right here. This is one of the emulators' functions of playback speed, so you can watch tool-assisted speed runs.
Yeah, Jay got one of those speed run videos. Okay, really? Okay, we're seriously gonna start playing now. And it's actually only going to be me because Lanta says he sucks.
Oh yeah,
at this, so
very easily. So.
But this is more my field, so. We'll go ahead and let him see the introduction movie. It's pretty cool for NES game. But I guess we were feeling like we kicked so much ass yesterday at Super Mario Land, which is a rarity because most of our LPs we kind of sucked so far in terms of how well we did, but. I guess we were, kind of got some momentum going since we managed to get through both Super Mario Land games on Game Boy yesterday.
Yeah, within
like,
two videos.
Which
Man?
Yeah, really. So now it's Mega Man's brother. He's gone bad or something. I always start with Gravity Man first, so
that's fine. I don't really care the order.
I'm gonna
be curious to see if you do as well on Starman as I just did.
All right, let's do this. What I liked about this game, I know it's a minor difference, but you have to remember, this is just NES, so, little things can kind of seem like a big deal. But this is the only Mega Man game out of all 6 on NES that... had the actual... You actually hear a different sound when you do your charge-up shot. Yeah, it actually sounds like... Wow! And, in the other ones, it just... Like, when it hits the enemy, but charge shots on the other... On Mega Man 1 through 4 and then 6, for some reason, it just makes the same sound no matter how you hit them, with a regular shot or charge shot, or... whether they're defeated or not.
Yeah.
Like, on the defeating strike, that you hear a different sound in this game. It's pretty cool. A lot better. I don't know why they decided to take it away in Mega Man 6. I mean...
Because you touch yourself at night.
Oh, okay, whatever. Into that touching yourself.
I almost touched myself last night after we beat No Mercy on Expert, man. That took freaking forever.
We just started sucking about when we got to the 5th part, and me and Rita were like, no, we still need this achievement. We're not going to sleep until this is finished. And Sin and Lantis are like,
Yeah, and
okay, why don't you actually try hitting him?
2 instances where my awesome radiated across the internet to many people across the state. When I
oh, really?
Like when I survived that tank by myself for like damn near 2 minutes.
You did, man, and I believe that was the one where I accidentally shot Rita and put her down, and if it had been the 2 of you together, one of you would have gotten away as well as you were running away
and then when we finally did beat it, it was because I was able to get the tank's attention.
I had to get
it on fire, and then
actually... sneak attack trap!
Yeah, that's Kaizo shit right there,
But of
man.
course, if you played this as many times as I did, even years later, you're going to remember that that's there.
But yeah, y'all, like, both Rita and USK both made it because of my sacrifice.
We did, I will admit. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay, yeah, Gravity Man's pretty easy. You just gotta Just gotta be sure to stay far enough away from him as he's, switching gravity there. It's a pretty cool fight. I like it.
Owned.
You know what? There was no reason why I should have done that. There's no reason why I should have taken that hit. It was inexcusable. I'm gonna try to get these many flawless victories as I can.
Hey, well,
Okay.
Would you like a challenge, sir? Would you like to do a Buster only run?
I bet you a jelly bean that I will take down at least 3 of the 8 bosses without taking a hit.
What? Okay, I'll take that bet. But but in lieu of that, would you like to try to do a no Buster run or
just Buster gun only?
Just Buster gun only run.
Nah, I know I'm good for it, but weapons are cool. I won't be able to resist using them.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I just won't.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, no, wait. Are you saying on the bosses? Now, if you take this, jelly bean bet about me beating 3 of the 8 bosses, does that mean I have to do them all Buster gun? Can't use special weapons on them?
First of all, for those of you new to our LPs, what we're talking about jelly bean bet is we got this nice little bag of jelly beans of every flavor but the flavors consist of like some really nasty shit, like vomit, grass, dirt, earwax, boogers. And
hey, I just now noticed his chest plate is a pentagram. Sacrilege.
But we will make bets to have to gamble with the nasty flavors within the bag.
Yep. Always fun. Okay,
wow,
so
you're not doing as well as I was doing.
Shut up. So, all right. Does this mean that I can't use the weakness weapons on the boss if I'm gonna do this?
That's kind of what I meant. No weakness weapons. No,
okay.
But so, you can use them in the level. I don't care about that.
Okay, all right. So I'm betting that I can beat at least 3 of the 8 without taking a hit. Buster gun only.
Buster gun only.
Okay. And so far, I'm not doing too good.
Yeah, I did much better.
That was not you.
Then who was it? Who was it?
Whoever made that video.
It wasn't a video.
That you were playing back.
It was actually the way that works is
all right.
the emulator.
Oh boy, that one's always Megaman. The M in Mega. Oh yeah, I forgot. Starting with Mega Man 5, you get a new partner in crime, kind of like Russian Flip Top, and in each level there's going to be a letter you can collect, and it'll spell out Mega Man B or Mega Man 5. And if you do that, then for the rest of the game you get to use Beat, who attacks enemies for you and stuff, and he's pretty useful this time.
Are you gonna get him?
I'm gonna try to. Although a lot of times you're kind of taking a risk with, dying, like I did just now, having to jump into the spikes. And
hey, I like ninja'd over that guy. Why'd you have to fight him?
Yeah. So yeah, basic plot of this game is, instead of Dr. Wily this time, your brother Proto Man went on, turned bad, and he's like, I'm gonna destroy the city now, and you're going after him. Yeah. Typical plot, with an NES game, but Mega Man's just classic. All you need is just your basic bad guy wants to take over the world. Mega Man's out to stop him. That's all you need. Doesn't have to. Mega Man's just good all around. That's all there is to it. Classic.
Indeed.
Alright, now there is no reason why I shouldn't be able to get this without one hit. At first it seemed impossible. And, fail. Fail again.
Are you gonna die?
I don't know, man. What am I doing here? It's like I'm just failing at predicting his movements. I'm sorry, guys. That no excuse. That was fail.
Indeed, it was.
Wait. Do I get another chance for perfect?
No, yeah. You said beat 8 without taking damage, or 3.
Okay, so what am I doing this time? This used to be the easiest guy for me, I think, most of the time. All right. Now. No. And what I hate is when you get hit, you get knocked out of your charge shot. That kind of sucks.
It shouldn't take your charge. Well, I guess it makes sense.
I am so sorry for this massive fail on this one guy.
Fail fest.
All right. Okay. See, now I'm in the groove. Why didn't I start this at the beginning?
Because you haven't played this in a while?
Actually, it wasn't that long ago, but... Besides, as many times as I did play it, I should be able to remember everything.
Oh, everything?
Everything.
Everything.
I like how Megaman has a different, explosions come into him.
Yeah.
You know, those are like the same little pixels that come out whenever you die and you explode. But when he gets victory, it's like they
implode on him.
They suck into him or something, and he's like, that's his victory pixels. Yeah. Megaman just looks like such a goober every time, like in the middle square there. It's like he's crinkling his mouth and like, man, do I have to do this again?
Damn you, Wily.
This is the 5th time. It isn't Dr. Wily's Proto Man, remember?
Well, no, it's not. It is Wily.
I know.
I mean, how could it...
You know, after Mega Man 4, I was pretty much just predicting whoever they throw at you next, it's going to be like, Wily's still behind it all.
Well,
in some way, form, or fashion.
A deer.
Now, Charge Man, I know I'm definitely not getting flawless on. No matter how good I get, I can never flawless him. He is the hardest one to avoid hits on. Especially considering I don't have the weakness weapon.
Well, you're not going to use it anyway. Remember, Buster only?
I know. And Hammerhead Sneak Attack.
Why don't they just stay in their freaking hat?
I guess they can't shoot unless they come up for air. But then again,
yeah, because robots breathe air.
Well, I mean, but then again, all they have to do is then just stay there. They don't even have to shoot you, and then they can hope that you happen to land on them and take damage. But they'll still be safe. It at least guarantees their life. So
I've been playing a platformer lately. Pretty Can I Really Be the Hero? That is a difficult game. They give you 1,000 lives to start off with. And I'm most of the way through the game, and I've already lost around 200.
Wow.
It's bad.
I hate these stupid chicken people.
But it is kind of fun, and I really appreciate the artwork direction. It's really nice. How many one-ups have you gotten already?
I don't know. If I ever actually game over at this, then I suck, and we're not even gonna put this LP up. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll die at least once or twice, but you know, gaming over in an NES Mega Man game for me nowadays is unacceptable.
It's not in your syllabus.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's how Pierre.
Unacceptable got started.
Should we tell him a few South Ark stories? Well, actually, really, the only one we got is the fact that one of our teachers was a total fag.
What?
Yeah, well, he would talk like this. Okay.
You're a gay racist. You're a gayist.
There's no such thing. Being gay is not a race.
That's why
so
you
can't be
gayist.
Anyway. Okay, so we went
we had another story that or another teacher that produced pretty good stories. Watley, you remember Watley?
Oh yeah, Watley. So yeah, we had this guy at South Ark. We went there to learn about computers and stuff, and to get away from our high school for half the day. So one of them, even though this is a computer class, right? He made us write abstract assignments. It was so stupid. We had to write a report. I'm actually doing pretty good. I usually take a crap load of damage from him. We had to write a report, like a written report on something just computer related, right?
There's it.
And we kind of just blew him off because we're like, why do you do research papers in a computer class? So it's like I kept doing mine, but I had like some kind of word program incompatibility, and neither me or Lantis knew enough about computers at the time to know how to fix that problem. Even though now, of course, we could do that easily. That's nothing. So I could never turn my reports in. So eventually, Mr. Carey gets me and Lantis out of the room at some point, and he's like, "Now this is not a blow-off class. You kids think you can just, blow your way through this class. You can't miss assignments. This is unacceptable." And we're just like sitting there making fun of him, like while he's talking to us, just making facial expressions like, "Dude, you talk pretty gay." Alright, Napalm Man next, I guess. I'm kind of going out of order that I usually
Well,
do.
it doesn't matter. It's not like you're using weakness weapons. So it doesn't really matter. It just...
Oh, I don't even when I intend to use special weapons, I still don't go in the order that makes you know, where every next robot is the one that's weak to the one before. I just always went in a certain order, you know. But one thing I am going to do is, you know, I start off with Gravity Man, that's what I always do, and then always end with Crystal Man.
Ah.
So anything in between, I guess, is going to be kind of out of... Oh, boy. It's like as soon as you shoot, that's when he springs at you. It's like reflex reaction.
That's funny.
So you got to kind of be careful with those guys. Unacceptable. Yeah, you know, Mr. Carey was always like, you know, if you have any questions about how this class works, you need to look in your syllabus. He was so obsessed with everybody keeping their stupid syllabus. Who does that? I didn't even do that in actual college classes, even the ones that I thought were important.
Nice.
Yeah, I know, wasn't it?
I meant your death. Anyway.
That's what I was talking about, too.
Yeah. So, yeah, Pierre Carey.
And then, like after the first 6 weeks of
His
class...
name was Pierre.
After the first 6 weeks of class, eventually he was like, okay, I got a better job somewhere, so I'm not going to be teaching y'all anymore. And we got somebody better instead who said, like, okay, whatever bad grade y'all had before when this clown was teaching you, just throw it all away. We're starting over from the very beginning.
And that was Mr. Watley.
Yeah,
Mr. Watley was freaking awesome.
And he was also like, you know these abstract assignments you got to do? And not happening in this class. And we're like, this is awesome.
This is how it's supposed to be. And we had some fun with Mr. Watley. Like, he was a good teacher, but, you know, we had a few times, alright, it was me, SK, and another guy, and we kind of,
What was the other guy's name?
You don't remember Pridgeon?
Yeah, Brandon Pridgeon, yeah.
Good guy. And,
didn't we get kicked out of class once,
like,
all three?
We got kicked out multiple times.
Mine was twice.
3 times.
I don't know about you, twice.
3 times.
And one of those times, it wasn't even my fault. You and Brandon were screwing around.
3 times.
You can say whatever you want, but I swear on SOE it was twice. Oh, I just swore on SOE. Now what you gonna do? It was twice.
The guys don't even know what SOE is.
Well, hey,
well,
you know.
people.
You know. So you can't accuse me anymore. I'm swearing on SOE that I not only got kicked out twice, and on top of that...
Anyway...
Yeah, I gotta change the subject now. Change the subject now, eh?
One of the most... why did he give you something you can't use?
Yeah, Flip Top does that a lot.
Alright, anyway, so one of the funniest times we got kicked out, right? We were kind of, like, goofing off in class, right? And Brandon kind of figured out a way. We had these, like, really thick plastic chairs. And he found a way that he could tap his fingers on them, like 4 of his fingers in such rapid succession at such volume.
Yeah.
It sounded somewhat like a fart, right? And so he would go, brrr, and
so, like, Jay and Brandon starts getting into this, you know, competition about who can do... And they're still trying to do it soft enough to where Mr. Wally won't hear it, because we're way at the back and he's at the front of the class. You know, we were like in a trailer, weren't we? Isn't that where we had our?
It was some kind of. It was like it wasn't a trailer. It was like kind of a shack.
So yeah, like the classroom was really, you know, like rectangular.
Makeshift.
So we you know, we went all the way at the back, so it'd be really hard for Mr. Wally to hear us talking. But oh no,
you're gonna do it. Oh man.
No, you're still.
If that Megaman won, he would have been dead.
Yeah. And let's be careful here.
Anyway, so this one time, Brandon was like, go for broke. And he managed to allow one went, brrr,
and then you know that was by accident, because the look Brandon got on his face, I was looking right at him, he knew he was in trouble. It got everybody's attention, and people are turning around going like, what was that? And so Mr. Watley thought one of us actually really did, you know, like break wind, so he was like, you 3 gentlemen in the back. And I'm sitting way off to the side, I'm like, I was trying to avoid getting in trouble, because I was like, Jay and Brandon, if you keep doing this, you know you're going to get in trouble. I was trying to not, inevitably, I had to laugh every now and then. I couldn't help it, but other than that, I was trying my best not to get involved. And sure enough, I got associated with it. So, Mr. Wally, you 3 gentlemen in the back, y'all can leave now. And I was like, man, no, I don't want to get kicked out of class.
No, but the story continues. You see,
How does it continue?
The next day, when we were at the high school, not the college, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, come on, SK, you can do. Oh yeah.
There's 1 out of 3. Anyway,
I have to do 2 out of 4. 2 out of the remaining 4 to get next time. I don't know about it, man.
Anyway, so the next day, while we were in class at a high school, we got called to the principal's office, right? But before going any farther, I should mention that we went to a private school.
Yeah, so, and they were really obsessed with like
their
you gotta
self-image.
You gotta act Christian, and like it's just like the public school, you know.
Yeah, it was all really stupid.
Yeah.
Fucking. Anyway. So, we got called to the principal's office, and so we're like, we didn't even know what for.
Yeah,
we were completely dumbfounded as to what could we possibly be going to the principal's office for.
Yeah.
So, he's like, so you know, we're sitting there like for 5 minutes, like sitting there trying to figure out what the fuck happened. You know, not even thinking about what happened yesterday. So, he's like, he comes in, he sits down, and he does that thing where he sits down
and just kind of,
and he like sighs or like rubs his temple real quick.
Yeah, and kind of sizes you up before he starts talking. So you're just left there waiting, like, okay, what do you want, man?
So he goes, so what's this I hear about y'all having a farting contest yesterday? And we're like,
and me and Jay are like, what?
A farting contest?
First of all, nobody actually did that. It was just a noise. And on top of that, we weren't in any sort of competition.
I mean...
And come to think, I don't even remember you actually. I think you did it like once. And then you just let it go. And like Brandon the rest of the time was just like, hey, let's see how, loud I can be.
How close.
Without actually, I mean, this was like 90% Brandon, and the remaining 10% is divvied up between me and Lantis.
Yeah.
In terms of blame. But
so anyway, so we are like, what the fuck are you talking about, you dirty old man?
Yeah, so, Mr. Ritz was an idiot. I couldn't stand him.
Mr. Shits.
Yeah, that's what Caleb called. Hey, I think that's the first hit I took this whole level. Hey, second hit I took this whole level. Why don't we take another? Third hit, alright. Hey, fourth, alright, let's just not stop.
Anyway, so after we say our side of the story, he just completely ignores what we say, and it's like, y'all are representing this school, this facility, blah, 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 blah. And we're like, okay, are you gonna, like... Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
And he didn't do anything. He just wanted to bitch at us. So he's like, after he got done venting, he let us go. We just had to put up with his shit.
Dude, no, I think it was like he didn't call us to his office, but he caught us on the way out on our way to South Arc.
Whatever.
He caught us on the way out through the lobby, and he goes, come with, he had us come into the break room right quick.
Well, anyway, the scenario is still the exact same. I mean.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's getting a little crazy here. Getting a little crazy.
Anyway, that's just, and we had many a good time. Oh, and here's how starved for news our town is.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell him that. Oh boy.
One other time we got kicked out of class. We ended up like going.
Yeah, that was the week before. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Both times I get kicked out of class, it was 2 Fridays in a row. And the second Friday was when all 3 of us got kicked out for. But the first week, it was just you and me, and we were actually talking and goofing off.
Yeah, so anyway, we decided to abide our time by going downtown to a little, like locally owned shop that makes some really cool homemade shit. And we bought our shit, and we went outside, and you took damage.
Yeah, yeah, sure did.
You can only take damage from one more boss for you to win your side of the bet. But anyway, so... we went to the shop, we got our shit, and there's little benches outside, so we sat down on the benches. We're sitting there enjoying our food, right? Then all of a sudden, this guy with a camera comes up and starts taking pictures of us. We're like, hi? He's like, I'm with the news. You mind if we take some pictures? And we're like, I wanted to say yes, but we're like, what the fuck ever, just go away. So he got his fucking pictures and he left. The next day, we're on the front page of the newspaper.
It's like the article is about, in spite of the cold weather, these two young men are, willing to walk around outside and enjoy the beauty of downtown El Dorado. How about no?
So...
we were just chilling,
And that came out to bite us in the ass, because, like, either, like, a teacher, principal, or, like, my mom or something was like, what were y'all doing out here at this time? Y'all were supposed to be in college. And we were like, shit.
So we just went, they let us out early that day.
Yeah.
No, remember Mr. Ritz was one of them. I think he left his job early that day, and he was downtown. He walked past and he was like, what are you two guys doing here? You should be in class. And we're like, we got out early.
Oh, I don't know. We almost got busted for getting kicked out.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Those were the days.
5 Robot Masters down, 3 to go.
Good. And good job collecting that infamous G.
Yeah, the infamous G. Gotta love that. Oh, dude, that reminds me. We gotta tell them about the card game we made. The Final Fantasy VIII-esque card
everybody
game.
remember Tetra Masters from fucking Final Fantasy VIII?
Wait, that was FF9.
That was
Final Fantasy VIII had a stupid name. It was like Triple Triad or something real gay like that. But like the way you played it was pretty cool, I thought. So me and Lantis made up our own version at some point in high school.
Plays the exact same way.
Yeah, we just made up a whole bunch of stupid names for people.
And cards. And
like one of them was the infamous G. That was a card because, like, at some point...
At high school, like, one of the popular things was... like, one guy did it. It was, like, one guy that was it, so it wasn't really popular. But
it was, everybody else always laughed at it, so it wasn't, like, a dork thing,
So it was, like, he would replace, like, at least one word out of a sentence with a G instead of,
Yeah, so it's like, a word that didn't start with a G, he'd just make it...
Start with a G.
And it kind of sounded funny sometimes. So, yeah, eventually, we were just like, the infamous G, and we made that a card. I hate jumping backwards. For some reason, I feel as though I'm not going to make it.
You just got hit by that Metroid.
What were the other ones, dude? We started, like, making up...
Holy crap, there was a bunch of them.
We made up a bunch of gangster names for the characters
we started doing shit that, like, wasn't even from the original game. Like, it was a 3x3 grid. We decided to do, like... 4x4, 5x5, just really large.
Yeah. Why does Mega Man, like, turn around like, oh, I'm getting dizzy?
That's the platform that you jump on spinning as well.
Shouldn't do that. Don't ask me why I tried to jump over instead of shoot.
Because you touch yourself at night.
Yeah, whatever. Woohoo! What was it? Dude, we had, like, gangster names for characters we made up completely. There was, like, McCracken the Grapple. It was, like, a giant squid pirate.
Yeah.
And, he had, like, a grappling hook. we put that in SOE. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
And it was, like, characters from Monster Rancher.
Okay. Like, I can't take it anymore. Guys, SOE, if you haven't heard yet, I know you guys from the mag watching the LP know exactly what that is.
What can you take?
I'm just going to explain what SOE is.
I know, but what can't you take?
Not explaining it.
Oh, sorry. I was like, I didn't know where you were getting at. Screw that energy tank.
Oh, wow, that was actually useful. But SOE, originally, like, back when we were still, like, when we first started college... I ran into a little something called RPG Maker, and I made something, and it was funny, cute, only us, me and SK and a few of our friends could actually get it because it was chock full of inside jokes and blah, 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 that and the other, but just a little stupid little game we made. Well, in 2004, we set out and remade it, retitled it Arcareth, and we have been, since 2004, working on recreating a fully featured RPG with RPG Maker, and it's going on very well. So whenever... Like, SK says, I swear on SOE, he's saying, I swear on its completion. Because, trust me, after 5 years working on it, it's kind of a serious thing to swear on.
We just kind of want to get it done.
I know. And right now we can't work on it at all. Period. Because SK, it's just his living arrangements like right now. His computer's not. How many hours is Houston from Marshall?
4.5.
So yeah, the way we back up our data is 4.5 hours from where he is at any given time. And right where we're sitting right now, it's like what, 8 hours, 7 hours,
6.5.
6.5. So until SK can find some permanent living arrangement, we can't really do shit. So that 2009 release is starting to look.
It doesn't matter. We just know we're gonna get it done eventually.
I want to finish it in 09 though. Like Dre and Ix are gonna finish their games. So.
Hey, at least they'll be good. Unlike Okay, I won't say it.
Oh, you don't need to. Everybody knows. Favorite song.
Oh, by the way, that was my score is 2 now. One of the last 2 I have to get. Without
you didn't take damage.
Well, the thing is with Stone Man, if you keep near him, he usually won't do his actual attack, the rock throw, the rock barrier,
yeah.
Where a bunch of rocks just fly out, If you keep near him, he just starts jumping around like an idiot, and the rest of the fight. So
you just need a perfect one of the last 2.
Yeah, and if I don't do this one, I think I've had it, because Crystal Man is extremely hard to not take damage from.
Yeah.
But Gyro Man, I think I have a chance. If I had the gravity hold, all I have to do is tap the button 7 times and he'll be dead, but I can't special weapon. It's like, what does the gravity hold do to him? All you see is the screen flash. What, does it give him epilepsy or something? Is that his weakness?
Yes, epileptic seizures.
Hey, let's not die. How about
we've been
that?
doing these jelly bean bets for so long, our bag is starting to run empty.
Dude, you need to get another one.
I don't know where to get them.
Well, where'd you get that one? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I think I stole them from Jonas whenever he, ditched out on me on the whole rent thing.
But Jonas, if you're watching, Jay was just saying he ain't trying to bring. You said y'all are cool, all right?
Jonas isn't ever gonna watch this. Ever.
Oh boy! I was trying to
Nice.
charge. I was trying to charge in time. I hate this part right here. If I ever die in a Mega Man 5 playthrough, it's always right up here in a little bit, where it's like you have the platforms start falling off behind you as you're going along, and guys in the air drop on you. So if they hit you, they freeze you in place just long enough for right here. Here it comes. And you can't stand around long enough for them to just fall in front of you, because the platforms are dropping off behind you. You have to keep running. Come on. Oh. Ugh.
Get the A, get the A.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hardly ever get that on the first try. All right.
Wow. And here's all this talk. Slide, slide, slide. Oh, you don't.
I hate this part too. And we're going to have to do a little short jump slide. Well, no, we're not going to have to slide. But you do have to be careful with those
really
jumps.
funny that Mega Man can take, rockets to the face, but a pointy object, nope, can't take it. Blow up.
It's like if it touches his toe.
No, not my toe, that's my weak point. Near, near, near.
It's like Mega Man has an Achilles heel or something. Alright, dude, this is it.
And it's Achilles toe, man.
I think if I don't get this one flawlessly, you can pretty much hang it up.
Well, we'll give it a shot, just in case you do take a hit. But I do have the bag out.
Hey, you're waiting for that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy! Never know where he's gonna land, oh boy. I was too tense up, that's why.
Well, good luck trying to get the last robot master
really.
without taking damage.
Oh well. 2 out of 8 ain't bad.
Is it?
Just one more to go, and then we're on to Proto Man's Castle for the finale.
Yeah, Proto-Mans.
Because as we all know, Proto-Man's the bad guy in this game.
Yeah, totally.
That's it. You go through his castle. Wait
a minute.
That's
You're
the
like, hey, I don't know if I want to use the Buster because, only because I like using the weapons, and you haven't used any.
Oh, I haven't even been thinking about it. Oh, you're right. I need to do a little showcasing here in the next level.
Yeah. I think that's really funny. You almost didn't take it just because. That's just funny. Actually, all we've seen right now is your rush spring.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, I forgot you can't scroll because it's in the collected PS2 version. Yeah, I'm glad they started adding that with the X.
A spit.
With the Mega Man X games. This is Napalm's man weapon. It's pretty good. Gives a nice little explosion. Little kaboom!
If anybody knows that reference.
Yeah, trust me, guys. I did that as homoerotically as I could on purpose.
Well, that wasn't the homoerotic person that did that. The homoerotic person is what took Wind Waker down from like 8 something to a 7 something.
Yeah, you're right. Tingle all by himself. His presence in that game took it down an entire point.
No.
We just now played through Wind Waker for the first time ever.
You're gonna switch to other weapons?
Recently. No, I'm gonna stay with this for a while because I like it. It gets the job done. They're eventually gonna see them all. Don't you worry about that.
But yeah, so Wind Waker. Just for an example. All right, if you haven't played Wind Waker, in Wind Waker, you have how you always run around in Hyrule Field, and that's your main form of transportation or getting around, just running around Hyrule Field. In Wind Waker, it's a vast ocean, and when I mean vast, it's like, holy crap, I can't believe it's that wide, and no one, and there's no load times, which is amazing, because there is a lot of water to cover in that game. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil anything, but at one point, you've got to collect 8 pieces of something.
8 pieces of something?
Of something.
I was like, 8 pieces of something?
Yeah, you collect.
It's like you forgot what we were collecting.
Yeah, I'm spoiler free.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's randomly, or it's not random. It is someplace, but you can't get it until you get, because it's out in the water, right? You gotta sail out to its location, and you can see it from far off, but when you get close, you can't see where it's buried. So you have to fish it out with your little hook you get later in the game. And that takes a while. But the thing is, you can't just go out there sailing and expect to find it. You have to go through the trouble of finding a chart for each piece, and you missed the 5.
I missed it, yeah. That one's always the hardest to get.
Well, no beat for you.
I'm gonna come back.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it doesn't take that long.
Okay. Well, okay, so you have to have a map to each one of these 8 pieces.
In fact, come to think of it, I'm gonna go ahead and die on purpose. This does not count.
Okay.
I'm dying on purpose.
But anyway, so
go ahead, have at it.
So you got to go find the charts before you can even go get each of the pieces. But the thing is, getting the charts, the maps to each one, some are just ridiculously long. Like, at one point, we even had to find a chart to find the location of one of the charts for one of the 8 pieces.
Yeah, it was like, you have to find the chart, to find the chart that will get you that item.
Yeah. So, I mean, and it's just absolutely fucking ridiculous. No dungeon, there's like hardly any dungeon crawling.
There we go.
Dungeon crawling at all, so there's beat.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You can go ahead and use them right away. You don't even have to wait. Oh, let's give him a shot. You know what? No, screw that. There is only one place in the game I use them, and I will keep it that way. It's always been a tradition, and you will see why. Because it makes the fight a whole lot easier. I forgot. You can't shoot wave in the air. That's the one gay thing about it. Anyway,
so once you collect, you think, okay, now that sounds like a lot of crap. Have to find all 8 charts. It's hard to get all 8 charts. And, it's not even fun fishing out the pieces once you finally find the locations. But it gets worse. You can't read the charts. Sorry, I know. I kind of spit a little bit there.
Okay.
So, you can't even read the charts, you have to take it to someone to translate. But this is what I find funny. There's no text on these charts. What is there to translate? So, anyway, guess who will quote-unquote translate these for you? Fucking Tingle. The gayest person you could ever imagine.
Yes. Oh, God, this is gonna be so hard to do. Oh no, not the bouncy ones again. No! Shoot the normal shots, please. Oh boy!
I can't believe this.
Dude, will you please stop that? Oh boy.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen. Alright, Jelly Bean for me after this.
After this. So anyway, the thing is it bad enough that you have Tingle to translate each chart? But the translation of each chart costs damn near 400 rupees. Or damn near 400, like 398 or something rupees to translate each chart. So we had to go out and grind money for the gayest character in Zelda ever, just to get these charts translated, so that we then could go look for all 8 pieces. It was the stupidest thing to ever have to do in any Zelda. It really, really was.
Yeah.
Alright, well, here you go.
Alright, yeah, that's... You want to call an LP right here?
Yeah, since we've
At
got...
this point.
Wait, we'll find out what flavor jelly bean you get first. Let's hope it's disgusting.
You're just mad because you ended up with snot rag last night or whatever that flavor was.
Just booger. Yeah, that looks like it might be just sour apple.
I hope so. Alright, Winnar.
What's this? I hate you. Alright, guys. Well, we'll end it here, and we'll catch you back when we go to the Proto Man. Later, guys.
It's called the final level, but it's actually the second half of the game.
Yeah.
Just the second half.
Oh, well. Catch you then.